So I had to visit one of my babies that was a CASA client. And when I went to the foster home, it was real nice, small, nice. And the therapist had met me there. And she was like, I have 5 different clients here. She was like, but only one of them is yours, but I have 5 other ones. She said, so when you finish with her, I'll still be here, and me and you can sit down and talk about how everything went. I was like, okay, cool. Did my visit, sat down, had a good visit. The child that was actually in foster care, she was a runaway, and we were talking and stuff. And she actually was just running away so she could fit in with her friends because she was the only one that was like the virgin, and there was a lot of stuff going on. Peer pressure and being bullied. Okay, fast forward. So I'm talking to the therapist and I'm telling her everything. And she was like, I'm going to say Damien. She said, did Damien knock on the door while you were in there talking to her? I was like, no. I was like, the owner told me about a little boy named Damien too. I said, but he never came around, so I didn't, get a chance to meet him. She said, oh, it's not a kid you want to meet. And I was like, what? And she was like, he's a serial. And I was like, what? She was like, he has tortured at least 20 of the neighborhood animals. And, when he's finished playing with them, his parents gave him away to the state to find out what was going on because they were getting bullied. Well, I'm not going to say bullied. They were having to move from neighborhood to neighborhood because of, his actions. So they were like, they had a farm, and a lot of the stuff on the farm, it was bad. This baby was 8. So I'm talking to the therapist, and she was like, it's always a hush-hush thing, but this is a big problem. We see this a lot. And I was like, what? Fast forward, months later, I was talking to this lady. This is why I love elderly people. I was talking to this lady at the grocery store. We just randomly talking about something. And she said, you can't pick up everybody, and you can't pick up babies in your dreams. And I was like, She said, remember, the enemy comes in what we want. You love kids. You can't pick up every child in your dream, even if you know them. Get permission first.